Here's my number one tip to my sellers on listing day. So, when I come and talk to you about listing your house, we're going to have a launch day. We're going to talk about that up front. We're going to plan around it, and we're both going to know when listing day is going to be. So, the biggest tip that I give my sellers about listing day, make sure your home is ready to show that day. Because once we put it on the market, especially if I know it's going to be a hot property, I'm going to tell you, we may have showings all day long. So make sure your home looks its absolute best on listing day. Now, again, if I know it's going to be a hot property, there have been times I have suggested to the seller, hey, why don't you go away for the weekend? Have you thought about maybe taking a trip to the Smokies or going to Asheville? Do you have a relative that lives somewhere you could go stay the weekend with? And they're like, why? And I'm like, because when we launch this listing, I think you're going to have a ton of showings. And rather than have to constantly text you letting you know, and rather than you constantly coming back and then having to leave your house, it probably would be easier for you to just pack up and go somewhere for the weekend. We'll put your house on the market on Friday morning, and then hopefully by the time you get back on Sunday evening and you're unpacked, we're going to be under contract. That strategy has worked for me several times. I've had a couple of homes that I've listed that literally we had showings about every 30 minutes during daylight hours, Friday, Saturday, and then on Sunday, we did cut the showings off at a certain point because the offers were due. That's the best tip I give my sellers is when you know your house is going to be attractive to buyers, make it as available as possible to the buyer so that they can come on their time frame, because the more people that look at the house, the better your chance of getting a great offer.